Yeah. Groovy mode, none of this is scripted, life a movie role. Play my part, show them even through the bloopers you could grow. Found my reason, fly shit, I be dressing like some salad season. I keep it solid every morning, every noon and every evening, yeah. I speak the truth, my content might just make you so uncomfortable. If you out here fibbing, being fake, no, I'm not one of you. I'm trying to take this higher from the bottom, now I one of you. Wonder who gon' recognize my worth, this grind been wonderful. It was only cheese between my Wonder Bread, I wondered where the bread was. Trying to get my family stomach fed, gotta keep my head up, I know my day gon' come. I know them days get brighter if you work, the shade gon' come, but prove them wrong.
What up? It's your boy Talking Ish with Chris. I'm back on this thing. New year, new issues, new problems, new things on the rise. I hope y'all enjoyed the intro track. Get you laid back, cool, digging in the scene, you know. I wanted to take a little time just to talk about the things that have been going on around us. I don't know. I just been listening to other friends' stories and family members and just my own experiences lately. And I wanted to talk about staffing issues. I don't think we really realize things are slowly starting to break down, economically wise. Inflation's going up, meat's going up. I got some Farmer John's bacon, the thick cut, because I like the thick cut bacon. And it was $9.50. And I was just like, dang, when was Farmer John ever $9.50? You know what I mean? I was just like, man, my little money just went in the grocery store. I was just like, I could have sworn I could have had a couple more things in this basket with the amount of money that I spent. And it doesn't feel like that. Gas is going up. I paid $4.99 at Shell's for gas. I think I put $55 in my tank, and I think my car still was like, I could still use another 15. And I was like, you better take this and be quiet before I leave your ass on the side of the road. But everything's going up. Things are taking longer when you go to the grocery store. It's taking longer to check out if if they don't have self-checkout, or if they do, but whatever reason you got to go in a line, that's taking longer. When you go into the doctor, you got nurses out here protesting because either they're not getting paid right, or you got them working with other possibly positive COVID people, or possible exposure and stuff. I saw one lady on the news. She had me weak. She was like, I was in here just for a gallbladder, but y'all got the people that's taking care of us with possible exposure, or actually walk around here with COVID. She was like, I'm not trying to go out here like that just for a gallbladder move or something like that. She said she had me weak. But I realized the CDC new guidelines is basically still going to spread it. And I guess they're trying to keep everything going, but I feel like it's actually going to be counterproductive. It's actually just be a super spreader. You got take for instance me, I'm on quarantine right now. Somebody at my job was exposed or whatever. They was like, we shutting the store down. And I work for it at a cell phone company. So I'm like, well, damn. And I just started this company barely 2 months. And so it's like, I don't have a lot of PTO, or sick time or things like that. And mind you, I just came off quarantine last week because I had a friend that came up positive. So it was like, what the hell? And it's like, now my store is closed. And so, they're like, well, you could, you can work at it. Well, work at another store. I'm like, well, first of all, y'all just told me I was exposed to somebody that's positive. Child, I don't know what's about to happen. So y'all got me spooked. So I'm like, nah, I ain't trying. They're like, well, you can, but you can work at this store, but you got to do this and do that. It's like, child, you already know them other people at that store then heard the store is closed. So, they're going to be looking at me like I got the plague. So I'm just like, I'm not even trying to feel and if I am possibly positive or whatever, I mean, I feel okay. But if I am possibly positive, I'm not trying to spread it to other people and messing up their livelihoods and their family and stuff. But at the same time, I got to worry about my livelihood too. And so it's like, I understand why some people do got to come in while being positive, because it's like the bills got to be paid. children's daycare. You know, I think about people that are parents. You think you got the school system that's falling apart all over again. You got teachers that you already got teachers that's just never was getting paid what they should be getting paid to deal with all your kids and their issues. The teacher got to be an educator, a counselor, an emotional, available person for your children because some of you parents are shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot, you know, and so on top of dealing with COVID and all that kind of stuff, so it's like that's a lot for these kids going through these changes and stuff socially. I think these next 20-year-old kids, they about to be a little different, a little weird. But anyways, I need you guys to kind of recognize what's happening and understand that things that we once were used to having is not about to be the same. I really do think we're about to get replaced with a lot of AI and robot stuff. If you get all these people that don't want to work, they don't want to, and let's just keep it real. Forget COVID. Did nobody want to work these damn jobs anyways? You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like their jobs. I was watching the news as well that they said they did a survey and of people basically looking for work, and they all expect to quit within 6 months. That says a lot. You can't even really find a career field to grow in because every career field is affected. I remember a friend of mine said that, well, you need to find. I said, nigga, it don't even matter if I did have a degree or whatever. The fucking offices is fucked up. You know, I try to tell people, like, try to be a little more patient, try to be a little more thankful for the things, whether it's the people that do your cell phones, whether it's the doctor, the people that take these that help you with these COVID tests, the person at CVS or Walmart or Target, the person that do your dispensary at your marijuana shop. You know, give everybody that grace and extension of just patience and understanding, because a lot of people are understaffed. You got coworkers that are sick. They also got children who can't go to school because everything is all messed up there and stuff, and so they can't go to school for a week, which I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, y'all just shut the school down, like these parents don't have to go to work. And what makes me mad about just a lot of things with the United States, why is it like we're always like doing a reaction? Like, why are we always acting on instead of, you know, or why are we taking action first instead of always reacting? Y'all knew people was getting ready to travel. Y'all knew between Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's it was gonna be on and popping. So it's like, why didn't you schools already have this stuff set up for these self-home kits or these testing sites or whatever? Or is it because, like I said, things have been breaking down? Just because the news don't show you on TV or you don't necessarily see it on social media, a lot of businesses are going under. A lot of them can't keep employees, so they have to close. My job is holding on by a goddamn tooth, okay? One person can fuck it up for the whole goddamn store. So it's like, and I know that's the case for a lot of people. I got another friend, she damn near working the whole damn store by herself. You know, I got other friends who are in the education field, or family members in the education field, and a lot of their faculty members are dropping. A lot of them ain't coming in. They're trying to pay substitute teachers, you know, twice and triple times the pay to come in to try to teach these kids and stuff. And it's just like, y'all act like y'all wasn't doing online learning a long time ago. So what is the issue with just saying, hey, y'all should have been said, hey, back in December, y'all should have already let parents and stuff know this should have been a countrywide thing, not just city or county. Hey, y'all know Sister Delta is still running and Brother Omicron is on the way. And cousin Florona, when she come through, she about to wreak havoc because she can't never come to the party. So y'all already know this was on the wave prior to right now. Today is January 13th as what I am saying to you guys right now. So maybe whenever you hear this, things could have changed again. But what I don't understand is, like, why is it that, like, you got all this stuff going on? Why didn't you guys say, hey, we're going to make sure, either throw some money in somewhere or something? Hey, for 2-3 weeks, we know y'all done traveled. We don't need no more spreading. Woo, woo, woo. If you got to do this or get that, or jobs got to start paying this or paying that or whatever, so that people could so this shit won't spread. But it's like, y'all, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the smartest dude, so I don't know what would be the best way. But I just feel like, why is it now, like in California? At least I live in California, and a lot of Governor Newsom, oh, we're gonna get the, you know, Coast Guard in to help with testing sites and all of this stuff, and it's like, child, boo, why you didn't been? You should have been had that like 30 days ago. Y'all know people was dropping out. I think another reason why there's staffing issues too, people don't want to do these jobs. A lot of you customers are rude as hell, especially in the retail field. Y'all rude as hell, and don't nobody have the mental capacity to deal with that. That is just spirit damaging and mentally damaging, because you mad because you can't get what you want, or you trying to invent shit that don't nobody do at this job. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? I got a family member that told me the lady gonna try to go off because she thought that she gonna say the girl switched her shirt and gave her a goddamn medium and she wear a large. No, you bitch. You wasn't paying attention when you bought your shirt. How the fuck she supposed to know that your big head ass don't wear a medium? She just ringing up what the fuck you gave her. Instead of you just having the audacity, just say, hey, I bought the wrong shirt, man, and I need an exchange. Nobody, you ain't gotta make a fake story and stuff, but that's shit that's irritating. You got racist folks, racist white folks, Karens going on out here. They going off. I didn't have some go off on me at the job. And that's not a cool experience and stuff. Racism is at an all-time high and stuff. So people getting talked to and down talked to all any kind of way and stuff. Don't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for jobs ain't being as professional as they are. They dropping the ball. They don't give a damn about development or growth. They just trying to get bodies in the store just to keep shit going so that the business don't go under. They don't give a damn. People in positions that aren't really qualified for positions, but they doing them because, you know what I mean, they needed somebody for the job. So don't get mad when some of y'all shit get fucked up. Also, I told a lot of my elderly cousins and family members, get your I don't know how things are gonna go, but get your prescriptions. They got Keisha from the front filling up your prescription in the back down at some of these pharmacies these corner pharmacies that y'all like to go to. Folks ain't even certified refilling prescriptions. So you mess around supposed to take an AT&T and you done mess around and chop down on an SBNC and you all messed up and stuff. You know what I mean? You at the dinner table shaking and stuff, talking about, I took my pills, but I just can't stop shaking. So, I tell people, get your extra prescriptions because folks is dropping out. You got nurses don't want to be at work. So if Ray and them get shot or somebody has a heart attack, who's there to attend to this? Because say a hospital, this is just a random number, but say the hospital normally has 500 employees, but half of them on strike, some sick, and you only got 219 employees. How are all these 219 employees supposed to service all these sick COVID people and or just other health reasons or stupid reasons they in, like that girl who put all that goddamn glue in her hair? My hair, it don't move. My hair, it don't move. So you got dumb people like her going in the emergency room. It's like, who's going to take care of Tessica and her broke off scalp if she woo, that girl was dumb. But it's like, who's gonna take care of people like that at the hospital if there's not enough employees? Now you got those same 219 employees stressed, and those 219 employees not all nurses. We got the janitor, who's all gonna clean the toilets and stuff in the hospital when y'all in there going to pee, when you got to do your urine samples and stuff. If Mr. Johnson ain't up in there to clean the toilet, who the hell gonna do it? You know what I mean? You got to think about everything. Who keeps the lawn in your neighborhoods or in your communities? If that dude is sick or that woman is sick, who's keeping it up? You know what I mean? The maintenance on your cars and stuff and all that. If nobody's there, that's another thing too. It's taking longer to sometimes get appointments depending on what dealerships or where you're going to get things worked on your car. You know, I remember back in July, I got a new car and they said it was some issues happening. I was like, oh, this my engine light came on, whatever. And so they were like, oh, it might be a sensor or something. So I asked, I told them what the issue was, what the code was, and they told me, okay, well, we're gonna make you an appointment. The damn appointment was 2.5 weeks out, and this was July of 2021. So we not even talking, you know, January 2022. We talking straight up just 2021. We was having staffing issues then. So this has been slowly breaking down. There's not enough truck drivers to get the they having backup on these docks and stuff full of merchandise, full of food. A lot of that food probably bad. You know what I mean? Clothes is all out of fashion because Fashion Nova got quick shit that turn over quick. They ain't nothing. Allegedly they ain't nothing but a one time wear. You know what I mean? Type stuff. So they don't never give you the real size anyways. So it's like I'm just joking around, but a lot of things is backed up. There's not enough truck drivers. A lot of people don't want to drive truck drivers. I was pointing out this to some friends. I said, y'all got to think about this too. We're in a new era. You got to think about the 20-year-old somethings. In my day, in my high school and early 20 days, you worked at Target, you worked at Macy's, or you know what I mean. You worked at a furniture store or a music store back when Sam Goody and Tower Records was out, or you worked at Best Buy and and Home Depot and so on and so on. So places like that. Today's kid, like, ain't nobody working on no damn Target. I'm about to get on TikTok and make my TikTok videos, or or I'm a gamer and I'm gonna do reviews on game, or I do makeup and so many other creative things, and creating characters and a podcast and YouTubes and all that. And that's how these young kids, this is the new young kids teen jobs. So, and us 30 and 40-year-old mofos is like, I ain't working at no Target. You know what I mean? I ain't about to do that because we did that in our 20s. Ain't nobody going back to that because we know how the customer base can be. And the customer base is even worse now during COVID. You know what I mean? Everybody's patience is thin. You know what I mean? Like I said, I work at a cell phone store. This girl I told her we didn't have no phones. She kicked and screamed and damn near was getting ready to roll on the floor because we didn't have no phones. It's like, girl, if you don't get up off this goddamn floor up in here tripping, we ain't got the phone. Oh, well. The hell, the software is the goddamn same anyway, so it ain't gonna look no different anyway. So calm the hell down. Just people just tripping. And money is getting tight. Gas, like I said, is high. Rent is going up. That's another thing. Rent is going up, and jobs pay ain't going up. I know in California, if you want to live in a decent neighborhood, you're for sure paying at least $2,000 to $22,000 and up. If you want to live somewhere decent and have certain amenities and so on and so forth. I'm at this point where I'm like, I'm leaving California. So some of y'all, when y'all look up, where's Chris at? Gone, child. In got his own 3-bedroom house or apartment or whatever. Because I can't live here no more as a single person. I can't do it no more. Some people like, oh, Chris, just get a roommate. Now, y'all know I ain't roommate material. I don't like roommates. I like having my own space. So bump that. I'm out of here. I'm going to find another, avenue and get up out of here and stuff, because it's like, granted, I want this podcast to continue to grow and make me money so I don't have to do these other things. But until that happens, I have to survive. Everybody's in survival mode. People are working jobs that they don't really want to work, but you have to provide for yourself and for your family and whoever else, you're taking care of. You have to survive. And so, like, a lot of people was like, you work hella jobs. I'm like, I'm just working these jobs to survive. I'm like, but what y'all also don't realize, there's so much internal issues in a lot of these companies that is breaking down that I don't think nobody paying attention to. Like, for all of you that are listening, you can't tell me you ain't noticed some stuff breaking down. Things that they letting slide that they used to, would never let slide, they letting slide these days. Folks ain't showing up. You're feeling overstressed and overworked. You end up doing two persons positions, but you only getting paid for one. You know what I mean? People ain't showing up. You overwork. You got kids. And then you got all their issues and problems. They at school, then they not at school. They coming home with COVID, then giving you COVID. Now y'all got a quarantine. Now the whole family got a quarantine. Now you gave it to your mama. Now mama's sick. It's just a lot going on. I tell people now too, slow down on hanging with friends. Slow down on hanging with doing a lot of family gatherings. You know what I mean? Because stuff is just going around. Some of y'all are bouncing back from it. Some people ain't. Don't take some people out, you know what I mean, because you being selfish. I know folks that's, tested positive and going out of town doing stuff, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do. But that's messing people up around just whoever you around. We think we might be cool, but you don't microscopically know what you breathing off or sending off or coughing off. And you don't know this. I hear people say, well, all I got to do is take my vitamins and do this and do that. You don't really know what's going on inside of your body. You don't, what I mean? Especially if a lot of y'all ain't did no blood work. A lot of y'all could be walking around here with high blood pressure, diabetes, damn near a stroke, STDs that you don't know about because you ain't did no blood work. A lot of y'all don't even know what's going on inside of your body. Boo-boo been black for weeks. You ain't realized, nigga, that's blood in your stool. You might want to go get that checked out. So it's just like, I always say, like, y'all got to realize you don't know, hopefully and pray, that if COVID was to ever come up on, anybody or, you're able to fight it off and be healthy and stuff. But that's not the case for some people. They said the average death in the state of California is 49 people a day just off of COVID. I believe for the United States, it's a little higher or something like that. I think it's like 845,000 deaths since like over the last year or something like that. So that's like almost 1 million people passing away from this. Here we go. This 845K. Of all regions around the United States. California alone has 77,839. So Texas, 77,000. So a lot of the metropolitan areas definitely have a lot of deaths in the area. It looks like Colorado has like the lowest, but a lot of these California is actually leading the most deaths. And that's another thing too. A lot of y'all that be on Bumble, Grindr, Tinder, all these other apps and stuff. Listen, baby, I know you hot and horny all betweenst your legs, but child, you gonna have to just keep them closed right now for a minute till shit kind of calm down. Get you a good toy and ride that motherfucker on into the sunset. Men, same thing. You don't know who these girls and stuff been around messing with. Don't get COVID trying to get a nut, okay? If you don't use your hand or a pocket pussy, y'all know, call me. Shit, I'll tell you how to find different toys to get off with. I'm nasty. No, I'm playing. But I'm just saying, like, think about your health, think about others, think about your loved ones. If you got children and stuff, is it worth really hooking up with this person? Is it really worth, going to see that friend and stuff who might still be sick and pass it on to you? Like, just care about your health, care about yourself, care about others. But I just wanted to kind of bring a little awareness. I ain't going too far. I will ask if you guys could all just do me a favor. Read. Especially the young black men who listen to me, and just young men, period. Please read. Don't let YouTube and TikTok and all these other social media platforms inform you about what's going on. Pick up a news article. Pick up a book. Read. Educate yourself. Arm yourself with knowledge. Know what's going on. You know what I mean? Learn how to just use other avenues for information besides letting things tell you what it is. And stop watching all these conspiracy theory stuff, because I be telling y'all, if y'all ain't planning on doing nothing about it, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that. If you don't plan on doing nothing, the government did. Well, if you know that, what do you plan on doing about it? You telling me this useless ass information ain't gonna do nothing, ain't doing nothing. Okay, we know about it. Now what? You say this is the truth and this is what's going on. So what you about to do about it? You know what I mean? I tell people, I like, start a podcast, start a YouTube. be the leader of this shit, be the forefront of this shit. If this is what you believe and this is what it is, but if not, shut up. Cause don't nobody want to hear that you ain't doing nothing, but just telling a bunch of people a bunch of stuff that at the end of the day is out of all our control. I'm not saying it ain't happening, or I ain't saying it is. All I'm saying is if it's all of this conspiracy and it's this intricate, it's nothing you could do to stop it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So all you could do is stay prayed up, keep your head on the swivel. That's another thing too. Crime is going up. Crime is going up. Home robberies are going up. Carjackings are going up. I got my license plate stolen last month. You know what I mean? So be careful out there. Keep your head on the swivel. If you can legally get a firearm, legally get you a firearm for your home. If you can get it even legally to carry on yourself, depending on your state laws or city laws or whatever, follow the guidelines. Don't get yourself caught up and be sitting in jail. But there's other things that you can use to arm yourself legally. Just know your rights. This is what I mean by young black men. Read, find out what's going on. If you running around here with a gun and you ain't even got no priors or nothing, nigga, go get a CCW, you stupid ass. Like, I'm not saying that's giving you the right to still go bust on people, but if you fear that something's gonna happen, at least do it the legal way so you got a fighting chance in court if it goes to court. Just please be smarter. A lot of you criminals are doing dumb stuff. Y'all going to jail for silly stuff and dumb stuff. Stop. You know what I mean? Get up off your ass and get a job. You know what I mean? Don't rob the people who's barely getting it they damn self. So, but like I said, crime is going up. Get some cameras on your house. Get you a Ring. Get you a Arlo camera or whatever brand that you like. Get you a home security. Stuff be happening. People be working on your window all night and you don't even know it. You wake up, nigga, in your goddamn middle of your living room. Have something to protect yourself and your family. It's getting real out here. That's another thing. The police, the firemen, the paramedics. I already saw San Francisco paramedics was like, don't call us for no COVID stuff. Just because you think you might have COVID or don't call us. If it ain't about some real stuff, we don't have the people to spare like that. And that's another thing too. Even the airline, I don't know if y'all seen recently, I think like 2 days ago, somebody started tripping and ran up in the cockpit and knocked the window out and damaged the controls and stuff. Now, what if that was somebody that was trying to really harm the United States? Look how easy just that crazy person did that. So imagine what somebody else could do. Things are getting too laxed, America. Things are getting too lax. I know we struggling stuff, but don't get lax. Stay vigilant. Watch people. Question people. You know what I mean? TSA is struggling and stuff. They barely can keep people and stuff. I just heard they not even requiring pilots no more to have a bachelor's degree. Child, they need people so bad. They like, look, just have your flying hours and your licenses and come on because we need you. People fighting on the plane and stuff. That's another thing too. Society's breaking down. I remember it was a time that was one place you did not start tripping at. Even the most craziest person knew not to be tripping at the airport. That's one place you just do not. I'm talking about as soon as your foot hit the curb when you come out off the shuttle bus or out the car, you be on your best behavior because this ain't the place to be going off at. When you get around the corner from the airport, then you go off. But you act like you got some sense when you at the airport. And nowadays people don't have that respect for the airport and the things that they doing. It's like, first of all, they already doing something that's amazing. We are some humans flying in a piece of metal all up in the air. How arrogant are we? And drinking wine and eating cheese and shit and all of that. So it's like, calm down. Stop tripping. It ain't that serious. You know what I mean? Like, get your butt on the plane and get off. But same thing with the officers, with police. They not responding as quickly as they used to. A lot of them should we use force? Should we not use force? Everybody want them to use force when somebody's on your ass. You know what I mean? But you got officers quitting and saying, forget this, because if I shoot this guy, I might end up being on social media. And the guy may not be in the right, may be in the wrong to possibly take somebody down in that manner. I don't know. So it's like you got them saying fuck it, and then they not getting paid. They overwork, they overstressed. You got them pulling 14, 15 hours a day. They probably, then they come home to probably a miserable ass house. You know what I mean? So they all angry and mad because, you know, she at home all day with the kids and on Zoom call and stuff. Or vice versa. You know, you got gay dudes going in on each other and stuff. Domestic violence is going up because everybody's angry and unhappy and dealing with bullshit, you know, to survive or to just to make it, you know. And you got dreams and things that you want to do and accomplish, but this damn pandemic is messing up stuff. It's slowing up the courts, you know. It's slowing up trials and all kind of stuff. Lawsuits, you know, everything. So I don't know if people really are paying attention to what's happening to you. I know we're all into our lives. I know, you know, we so much going on. You got the kids, you got your family and stuff, but sometimes just pick your head up a little bit and look around and just see what's happening. Don't just be listening to people's story. Really listen and delve in and realize some, you know, depending on the subject matter that your friend or your family member is talking about, something's not right. Things are changing. You know, the things that used to make sense seem to not be making sense. You know, people are doing things all out of order that we all have agreed upon as a society to roll with. And I'm not talking gender or things like that. I'm just talking about just regular, just standing in line. When was it cool to just skip 6 people and be like, can you help me now? Because I got to go. When we start doing that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't remember going to the meeting for that. You know what I mean? You wait your turn, and people don't do that no more. But like I said, keep your head on the swivel. Watch out what's going on and stuff. And let's try to make it through 2022. You know what I mean? You know, put your boots on, lace them up tight, double tie them tight, and let's get it cracking. You know what I mean? Achieve the things you can achieve. Keep y'all head up. Whoever you pray to, wherever you find faith in, continue to do that. Continue to, you know, encourage yourself and uplift yourself and push yourself, because sometimes, baby, it ain't going to be nobody that's going to be there to encourage you or push you. And you want to be able, sometimes you still need to be able to go on to do what you need to do. And sometimes you got to be your own cheerleader. So just pay attention, you guys. And hang in there and stuff, you know what I mean? Because we're going to be all right, all right? And you already know it's your boy Talking Extra Chris. Y'all know how to find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I be on there. But really, if you want to talk to me, Instagram is probably the best way, or even Snapchat. But, and once again, it's Talking Extra Chris, TalkinishWitChris. And I will be back next week with another another episode of just other things that's just going on. But like I said, you guys, pay attention. Peace out.
It's a piece for all of us, we gon' get our fraction. Though this road is slippery, won't never lose our traction. When I chat, they listen, cause it's facts, we ain't just yapping. I don't do no capping, we just capitalize on action. Make the right moves work for me, know it's been a long search for me. Find myself in a word for me, monetizing a word for me. Do this for who love me, not concerned about no likes. Hate wasting time asleep, I'm turning dreams I had to life. Got me grinding a night.